Hi guys, welcome. So we are in week 2, round 3, and I'm in the final against Arsenal, who is in my previous guild, Shadowlands Vanguard. Which obviously, if you guys follow me for a while now, I spent over a year in there. I only just recently left them, so I still have a lot of friends in there. And yeah, this is going to be a really good match. As you can see, he has a slight GP advantage, and he's an efficiency player. Now there is no shame towards him. You guys can check, by the way, the defense, what I said. No shit towards him, but I really hate efficiency players. That's just me. I'm sure each and every single one of you has your own playing styles. I suppose that hate is really a harsh word. It's not hate. It's more like what my playing style is: always go heavy on defense and force my opponents to fail, so I can rip apart his defense, like dismantling it one by one. And on the way, I'm just dropping battles as well. So yeah, as you guys can see, he one-shotted the ground, every single one of my teams. But when it came to ships, I actually talked with him, and he was live on stream. He failed his executor mirror, and then also the empire mirror. And with that, basically what I needed to do, it doesn't really matter how many battles I drop, I just needed the full clear. And since he's an efficiency player, let's check his defense. So he said gas, GI, sortie, and then dash. The thing with the efficiency players is they tend to keep all their heavy hitter teams for offense, like most of their GLs. And down south he said Malgus, Maul with Wattenborg, which is a really strong team, and then Darth Vader, Lord Vader, and then I forgot which one was the last. Now, the thing about this counter is, you guys saw me using this. Let me pause it for a sec. In my previous round, and I actually failed last time. That was because my opponent had a lot of armor and also resistance, resistance is key to stop Fennic. So Fennic deals special damage, so an extra resistance reduces her damage, so that's why. Just before we jump in, I just like to give you guys, or should I say it, I should ask you guys something. It will really help me to grow my channel. We are literally like 74 subscribers, 74 away from reaching the 1000. Please, if you haven't already, please press that subscribe button down in the bottom right hand corner. It will really mean a lot to me. It's totally free. You don't have to pay for anything, really. Just press that button. If you ever wants to come for any guides for 3v3 or 5v5 GAC, then that's what I do. A lot of people are already supporting me, which I'm really grateful about. I cannot really stop to shout out to Kin and his Grand Arena Science team. He just keeps supporting me, and he's a brilliant guy. If you haven't already checked it out, go onto their website. This isn't like a sponsored video or nothing. Just that site is really great. If you want to see any counters, you can like customize it for every single team you're going up against, and most of the time there is a counter video up there from a lot of different content creators. But yeah, Kin likes to upload a lot of my videos as well. which obviously generates me views. And once again, I really appreciate his and all of you guys' support. So please smash that subscribe button, and let's try to reach the 1000 within a couple of weeks. And thanks for that once again. So let's jump straight into this battle. So Gideon is a bit annoying here, and the reason because is he, on his first turn, he applied Demoralize, or whatever it's called, and then that reduces the my team's damage by 50%. Now that's a lot, given the fact that Aurra put Season 3 Datacrons on his Lord Vader, and which means he also had a lot of armor. There wasn't that many resistance on this one, but it still hurts. And I decided that I really want to go after Gideon, even though he had the extra protection, which is annoying. So I was like, and I lost Scion already. I was like, do I want to try to kill Gideon? But it's just, I cannot deal any damage because of that minus 50%. And it's just annoying. And also I need to keep an eye on Darth Vader as well, because he can deal a lot of damage, and also ability blocks. So I decided to go after Darth Vader. I put down the armor shred. By the way, I have the cooldown reset Datacron on them. That's the only way this could work. This 3-man team. So I managed to kill Darth Vader finally, and now it's just all in on Gideon. Problem is, Lord Vader is reached his ultimate, and that's really annoying. Finally, Gideon lost his extra protection. Once I can take him out, obviously that will supercharge Fennic's DPS. He still hasn't died yet. He's just still hanging on, even that extra 2 armor shred on him. So finally he's gone, but Fennic died as well. And I kept 3 GLs for offense, so I could easily use the GL against it, but I mean, you guys know me by now. I always like to use an off-meta counter, and since there was a room for an error, I just took it. I mean, if this would have worked, then it would have been really nice, because that means I was able to take out one of his GRs, and he usually likes to keep 5 for offense, so yeah, but that wasn't the case. Now what I'm trying to do is just time out the AoE and everything. So now he used the AoE, he used his first special, so now I just use the basic, and hopefully, yeah, Bam just dies. So now I lost it, I managed to take out 2. So next up is the Starkiller comp with an R7 odd ban, and he also has that whenever odd ban loses his taunt, he removes 50% turn meter from the team. Now what I did is I used the Datacron with a lot of potency. I think my Grievous potency was around 130%, something like that. Because if you lose that extra tenacity, turn meter, then the only way you can get it back if you apply as many target locks on the field as possible, and that will supercharge GG's turn meter. Obviously the goal is to take out Visas first, so she cannot revive. And also the other thing is, once somebody died, then that will break Starkiller's unique. So even if this fails, it's a lot easier to clean it up. I'm just trying to help you guys with this, like I know a lot of you likes to, because I talk a lot. I mean, I have my own Discord server. I talk a lot of you, and most of you guys like the overkill teams, which is fine, but it will limit your option to go heavy on defense. And if you're going up against a good player, he or she can expose that. Like, this is a top 50 battle. So at my level, like, every player is really good and they know their stuff. So you need to be creative. So I was able to take out that Starkiller, which I was really happy about. So now going back to Lord Vader, I was like, I was running out of options. So I decided that I still had 3 GRs. Let's use Slicker. My whole plan was, by the way, is whatever happens when I went into this battle, I wanted to save 1 GR to the back, just in case. And that's why I most of the time drop a lot of banners on the front wall. Because I like to go as cheap as possible early on, and then once I know what my opponent has at the back, then you know, I can recover the banners. So yeah, so far the thing is, like normal Slicker stuff, you want to stun them, somebody, and then do the swipe on the person you stunned, because that you will get double siphon from it. And the thing is, you want to go into 100% ultimate, and after just swipe 3 times. And what you want to do is always start with the weapon, the tank tech. Put it on Slicker. I mean, but that's not always true. Some players prefer to use the health tech and Daka first, just to keep her safe. And yeah, that could work as well. Like, everybody has his own playing style. I prefer to put the ability block, the tank tech on Slicker, just to remove any kind of ability block. Like if I'm going up against a full team with Darth Vader in it. So I managed to clean that up, and now this is the most difficult Malgus comp. So I decided to use C with 20% turn meter, 20% ultimate charge per each Sith ally. So basically I start with 80%. So I was thinking who to link next. Well, I decided to use DR, link DR. I probably should have used basic, by the way. to start spreading the deceive. But now that's it. So now reeling Malak and Basti. And now it's just all about, you know, waiting for his special again, first special. It's going to take a couple of turns. And with that, I was able to save my JMK to the back, whatever he has there, which I wasn't sure about. But I still had teams left, quite a lot. So once the fight is over, which I'm just waiting for the ultimate. And that should be it, yeah. So let's see if he set any GL at the back or not. Oh, actually, never mind. I forget about this. So this Maul battle, I just skipped ahead. The reason I use CLS because obviously Wattenborg will go first and will trigger the frenzy. So I wanted to stun him. And after that, it's just all about controlling the battle and the turn meter on the other team. And as you guys can see, I have the riposte, level 6 ability, so I'm hitting under protection, which is useful. And also Cara Dune here as a 5th. Because I use a C3PO with Sortie on defense. So Cara is a good replacement here. So 65. So let's see what he had at the back. Overall, it wasn't a bad front wall. I dropped the battle. And that's JMK. I was really happy about... well, I wasn't happy about seeing that, but I was really happy about that. I kept one GL because I had that in the back of my mind that there is a chance that he might set actually a GL at the back. So yeah, JMK mirror. Now, there's not much to say about this really because I know many of you doing this in the arena every single day. If you guys still climbing, so it's all about trying to get as many banners as possible, and the only way you can do that really is to control cat with the stun datacron. So we want to reach at least 60% of JMK's ultimate, trigger, use it, and then delete cat. So do not waste your ultimate on cat's big hit on insta-kill on GK. It's just a waste. Try to play around it. I know many of you know about this, but just in case, because I'm always getting newer viewers from a different GP range, so that's a nice trick to have. Like, always try to control cat, pop your ultimate as early as possible, and then delete cat. And after that, I like to go after Padme next because she's annoying. And then next up after that is usually, depending on the battle, I might just go straight after JMK, or I might just kill GK. So Snip's gone. And now just all in on JMK. It's not that it's a difficult battle, it's more annoying. That's about it, really. Yeah, we need that new GL Jabba to finally refresh the arena meta. Although I'm not so sure about that, he's actually going to challenge JMK and the others. Based on his requirements so far. It's just really cheap, but we will see. So next up is Grand Inquisitor and his team against Gas. Now you need two things in order to do that. One is a level 9 season 1 stun datacron, like the one that whenever an Inquisitor applies stun, the second sister gets an extra turn. And after that, I mean, that's not really necessary. It's like nice to have, like if you're you need to have one of your Inquisitors faster than Rex. See, that was I'm not calling a mistake, but this can happen if you're going up against a lower relic level clone team. I wanted to stun Rex, so he's not cleansing and gives turn meter to the rest of the clones. But what happened is I actually triggered the sacrifice because I killed him, and that will make them super clones, which is annoying because now, you know, they hit harder. But it's the same thing again now. Gas stood up. Now you just need to sit down again, and then need to clean the clones as fast as possible before Gas stands up. And just in time. So now it's about killing Gas. There's another trick that you can use. That was a waste. But if he has Purge on him, you can use second sister, second special to remove turn meter. That way you can keep him stun locked longer, which helps you kill him faster. That's just something to know. Just something to keep in mind, rather. And now he has 6 stacks. Now you can go for the big hit. So just use the special and do a big hit. Wanted to see the damage, but that was really pitiful, to tell you the truth. Only 33k. Even with 6 stack of Purge. So that's done. Now Wampa against Sortie. I'm keep trying, but even though this was more for science, even without a 3-3PO, this is like the anti-Wampa com. I'm sorry to spoil it for you guys, but you guys will see. That's why I kept it in the video. It's not like I always want to show you guys if I win a battle and only put it in. That's not about me. I mean, win or lose, I'm going to put it in anyway. So first up, BB-8 can land the tenacity down. Once it lands, then R2 can freely stun Wampa. Once that happens, then it's game over. Because Wampa needs the counters. And also the ability block hurts him as well. So I had to back it out. It wasn't working. So these days this is my go-to counter against Sortie, Raddus. I think Raddus on defense, it could work, it really could. I see players getting holds with it, making Raddus really fast, like super fast, like we're talking about 350 plus. That could hurt the Bad Batch counter. Tell you the truth, I don't really trust Bad Batch against the Raddus. Or we talk about it a bit later, but yeah. It's mostly because I think I lost one time against them early on. So ever since that, I've just believed them. So about this battle, really, I think I had the DI. No, I have the repost. Yeah, data crown. Which means we're trying to reach the 100% upload and then kill them with Raddus's big hit. Raddus's lead, I also have the Omicron, by the way. Gives a lot of well, survivability and also offense as well. To be honest, on offense, I probably should have brought in Cassian. I don't think I need 2 tanks. So that was a big hit from Raddus. What I have now here is more like a defensive team. But they're still hanging on. It's mostly because of R2, because he can gives a lot of buffs to the rest of the droids. Sortie as well. So yeah, this team is just annoying. It really is. But slowly but surely, we get there. So 2 of them gone, and now we're just going to skip a part because R3 is just annoying. She really is. I just cannot kill her.
A few moments later.
So I had to time it out. I mean, I was like smashing buttons, put it on auto. That was annoying. So let's send in the murder bears. Ewoks versus L3. You don't see this really often, especially in the top 50 GAC. But if you clock this team right, speeds and everything, it's really expensive though. But with the Omicron, these guys can do some nasty stuff. I don't have the Omicron, by the way. Speaking of Omicron, we are going up against Achkbar with his Omicron and, well, Iden. Iden should be an easy win. Iden's supposed to be the anti-rebel team. So Achkbar's gone. Let's go after Fulcrum next. And that's it, 64. I dropped a banner on Snow Whiting. Now, next up is Aurra Lead Bounty Hunters against Raddus. Now I'm using 25% speed data crown just because you want to go ahead of Raddus. And also there's another thing, you need to keep an eye on base. Now base, he's a pain in the ass. He gains 5% turn meter for each buff on your team. Which means that's why I'm not taunting, I'm not doing anything until I trigger the contract, because that will supercharge base. Now unfortunately here I had to, but if you guys can go back, have a look at base, like even now, if you didn't see it on the first time, you can go back and watch it. Like watch as soon as I press taunt or heal with grief, how much turn meter base gains. Now I'm trying to stun these guys because I'm going to kill Raddus. I'm just trying to control the battle, but I just can't. So Raddus gone, Jin won't be able to bring him back. But yeah, these guys can do a lot of damage. Now I realize now that I really need to kill Jin, because she can bring back base. So Jin's gone, and now it's just all about cleaning it up. And that's it. 65. So slowly but surely we are heading towards the ships. Now this dash team. If you guys, this is probably going to be the title of the video. Dash. Dash is just going to be a nightmare moving forward, because of a number of reasons. Obviously his ship is going to be a key to the Profanity fleet, which means every single player at the top going to relic him high up, so he is going to do a lot of damage. Now since I didn't have Kara, I was like, I should be able to still handle this with Mon Mothma. So use the special, get the speed up, but immediately there is a problem. Like they managed to go. Obviously they had the plus 25 turn meter, and then look at that, game over. Now round 2. I decided to use Shak Ti lead with the Bad Batch, because that way I will go first for sure to, you know, apply daze, trying to stun them. Obviously I cannot stun Quill. I was going for the kill with the defense up and everything, so I'll give the turn back to Bad Batch Echo. Then I forget about the buff, so that's annoying, because now IG revived. That was my fault. So yeah, not looking good so far. I mean, that just crazy. I'm barely hanging on and they are looking really good so far. So what I wanted to do is, at the very least, try to kill Vandor. But we lost Shak Ti. Nast is like going into God mode as well. No stun. Nothing. Let's recover. Yeah, I just went for the kill. So finally Vandor's gone. So this is not looking good. Like nasty super, like one-shooting wrecker. That just really annoying. So yeah, that was round 2. Another loss. So third stop, I was like, okay, I really need to use Traya here. I wanted to save Traya against that Inquisitor team, but I was like, I need to do it. I was starting to run out of teams, and once again, I dropped a lot of battles, and he one-shotted my ground. So if I cannot clear his ship, then I will lose for sure, based on the amount of the banners I dropped. So I almost instantly lost Maul and then lost Marauder. Nihilus really needs to stay alive, but now I lost Sion as well. I was like, there's no way. I'm going to lose one more, but finally, I was like, okay, at the very least, Dash is gone, so there is no lead. Without lead, this should be, even if I fail, this should be an easy cleanup with a C graded team. So keep going after Krill. So Krill's gone. Pull it back. Now Nihilus needs to stay alive. I was like, isolate Nest because she's annoying. And delete her. So now it's just all about waiting for the annihilate. I think I probably should, I could have put it on auto as well. I cannot recover any banners anyway, so what's the point really? And gone. So one more team is left after that, which is Inquisitors, and I still had Starkiller. I haven't used them yet. Because I was actually really worried about this Inquisitors team. So let's go use Mara's first special to stun second sister to stop gaining max the turn meter and everything. With Shulk is there as well, keep her under control. And now it's just really all about reaching the 100 reaching Starkiller's ultimate. Already at 62. Get some defense pen up. Keep them stunned. I mean, Starkiller is such a good team. So 7 sisters gone. Fifth brother is almost gone. And pull it down for a 65. And now we're done with ground. Now it's all that's left. Well, all is a light word. Is just I needed to clean ships. So let's see what he has on defense. And so yeah, set Raddus, Negotiator, and then Malevolence. Now, first up is Malevolence versus Negotiator. Like, I feel like we go back a couple of years into the fleet meta, like a good old days when we had to do this every single day. To be fair, I'm still doing this on my alt. So clans, stun Y-wing, and then drop the buzzies. Plow came in, that's annoying. I'm just bringing spy, hope for the best. And I got lucky. Mark is on Anakin. Once Anakin's gone, now this is easier. Still annoying, but it's easier. Y-wing's gone. Now it's just all about waiting for the ultimate, and then that should be it really. Unfortunately, Negotiator used his ultimate and then deleted half of my fleet. Hyena bomber not looking good as well, so I was like, hang in there. Luckily they killed my droid, boss droid, but now I'm still a turn away from Malevolence's ultimate. And Hyena barely hanging on, and it's gone. That's not good. And finally we reached the ultimate. Now just all about killing Rex in time. Not great banners, but it's one shot, so 2 left. Now next up is Rebels against Malevolence. Now this is always a sketchy battle. You need RNG. You need to take out Sunfac as fast as possible, and then after that the buzz droid. So second special with Bistan and then all in. Always save the wiggle, because if things go bad and they drop the buzzies, you will have the clans to remove, like now. Unfortunately we lost pigs, but with the wiggle I was able to remove the buzzies from Milf. Next up is According Cassian for the big hit on Y-wing, almost there, and then that's it. 69. And one more left, which is Finalizer versus Raddus, and this is for the win. if I can take this fleet out, then I will win. Sometimes this battle can go sideways. It depends on the dodges, the amount of dodges you'll get. It's an RNG fest. It's crazy. So let's try to get the stuns. Basic for target lock. And then let's call in Echelon for the mass assist on Star Fortress. Big hit, and it's gone, finally. But now there's another tank, Clone Sergeant, and that's annoying. Because it's always a race against time, like, you want to kill them as fast as possible because before Raddus blows up your capital ship. Finally, Clone Sergeant's gone. Now let's try to get the stun on Ray. Let's remove the buff speed, Hawk. And now just pull until the resistance pilot came in. And that's it. And with that, I won. I was really happy about this, and this whole week as well. I went 3-0, and overall I'm 4-2. Let me pause it for a sec. So 4-2. The thing is, hang on. It's never an easy. You don't have easy matches in the top 100, and I've been staying in the top 100 for over the entire 5v5 season, and also in the most of the 3v3 season as well. So every single match is a final, as I always say that. And once again, congrats to Arsenal. It was a really good match. He got unlucky on fleets. I've been there. It's really annoying. I'm sure he's going to bounce back, and we're going to have another match soon, maybe in the next 3v3 season. So thanks guys for watching. I really appreciate your support, and please don't forget to smash that subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner. We are 74 subscribers away reaching the 1000, only 74. So please share this video if you haven't already subscribed, and I see you guys on Thursday live. Well, actually I've been already live by the time I'm going to post this video, so I see you guys on Saturday on Twitch for my run 2 match. Until that, take care guys, and see you next time.